welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. Last time, my controller, we finished the elephant cave, got some side stories done, especially the police side stories, and I think that's about it, right? I think so. Yeah. We started... Not really, but we kind of started the new main story. Got to know a bit more of Sherlock's backstory with his mom probably having had dementia. And during her mental decline, he got more aggressive and, well, less focused. So he was wondering why he still has such fond memories of his mother if it didn't seem like he really had a fun or loving childhood, which is valid, don't get me wrong, but in this case, he was 6 years old. Of course, his memories of his mother, especially since she wasn't violent against him, at least not knowingly, wouldn't be tainted by that. He blocked out the negative memories. Well, regardless, let's hop right in and see where it leads us today. I collected all the coins today in my own time, so let's see what memories will be unlocked because of that. Hey, come on. Why do you hate me so? Oh yeah. Isn't he beautiful? Load in the textures, please. Thank you. Okay, what did I... Ah, right, there was that. Yeah, let us finish that one, actually. That was the Mycrofts side story. We got stuck with this visitor's portrait. I figured out, after trial and error, how to get the information out of the archive. And this is the information we got. Report on Robin's Gang, 1878. A woman reported a loud noise and screams in Grand Surrey. When the police arrived at the place, they were instantly ambushed and a shootout began. Wow. There were no casualties on either side, but most of the suspects managed to escape. The officers succeeded in arresting only 2 gang members, Sid Peretti and Harry Trelawney. Both are sons of a local nobleman. During the interrogation, Peretti and Trelawney confessed that they are associated with the Robins Gang. The Robins are rumored to engage in blackmail, robbery and illegal bookmaking, but have remained elusive for a long time. The members tend to distinguish themselves by wearing bright red waistcoats and hats with red ribbons and bird feathers. They often emblazon their crime scene with references to little birds singing, presumably to deter would-be informants from betraying them. Their leader calls himself Lucky Joe, but his true identity remains unconfirmed. The detained gang members have revealed the location of their hideout. It's in Grand Surrey, west from the intersection of Verney Street and LeBlanc Road, requesting approval to raid the hideout. Lieutenant K. Weaver. Venice. Verney Street and I already forgot the names. Perfect. Verney Street and Le Bon Room. René Le Bon. René Le Bon. René Le Bon. Blue? Am I that blind? Bonaparte. René. Ah, okay. Okay. I see. Let's go. And let me open a window real quick. Okay. That might help me survive this evening. It is so hot outside.
I thought he'd killed the boy.
Oh. Continue. Let me eavesdrop. Come on, guys.
I thought he'd killed the boy.
Thank you. What happened to the boy, okay? Old acquaintances? No. Silver watch? Don't think so. Assortment chase. Urchins? No. Greed pockets? No. Called a liar. Good reasons? Watch delicate. Okay. Continue. Guys, come on.
I thought he'd killed the boy.
That wasn't part of it, was it? No. Assortment chased. No. Called a liar. The fortune teller kid was assaulted and chased by furious customers. The man attacked him because the boy called him a liar. Magical prodigy. Is that part of the other case? No, it's a new one. Okay. Collecting cases left and right. But yeah, it was, still is, 37 degrees Celsius today for me. And the streets are so hot, you could probably bake an egg. Ah, this is the place, okay. Now, west from the intersection. West from the intersection. This one? What? Robin's lair. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, I just realized Robin is also a bird.
He doesn't have an invitation to the club. Get him, boys!
Where did you all come from?
I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
Oh! Ow!
Too simple.
Okay, where's the other one? Oh, that was not that I can shoot off. What? Hack. Come on. Are you reloading? No. Oh, shoot. Now you're reloading. Perfect.
Don't cry, you'll live. The snuff's ready.
Where's the rest? No.
Time to knock.
Take this!
Same clear.
Don't bother moving. Give him the pepper snuff.
Finally got somewhat decent with this. Oops. With this fighting system. I still don't like it, but
Too simple.
Are you
The snuff's ready.
Why are you shooting blindly? Idiot. 1 second.
We can overcome the brute now. May I? Take a rest. Give him the pepper snuff.
Shit. To reload that. No, 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 no.
Time to knock this guy out.
What? I wasn't close enough? Okay, logic.
Too simple. The snuff's ready.
Where you at? There you are.
It's all yours. Go for it.
Cute.
Don't bother moving. Give him the pepper snuff. No more crime for you. The
Are we
snuff's
finally
ready.
done? No, of course not. Ah. Give me your left arm. Dude.
Time to knock this guy out.
Now.
Don't
Go to
bother
sleep.
moving. You've lost.
What? I've lost? Ah, no. You were talking about him, right?
Fella, I give up. Take me into custody. You have nothing on me anyway. So I'll walk out the station right after you do.
We'll see about that. Okay. Officer.
Excellent job catching this crook, sir. His name is Lucky Joe, and as it happens, someone with influence was after him too. You did them a favour.
I just solved the mystery, officer. If a criminal appears in my path, it merely affirms my deductions are sound.
Either way, you'll be pleased to know that an anonymous tip has fingered Lucky Joe as being involved in the murder of a famous professor. We have photographs and witness statements. Not so Lucky Joe is headed straight to the gallows. Someone served him to us on a silver platter.
Interesting. Well, as a vital ally in the arrest of a wanted murderer, you couldn't possibly object to me interviewing him.
Well, vital. Yes, no, of course. Go ahead.
Should address the part. Okay. 1 second. Oops. See? I'm one of yours. Lucky Joe. At the Robbins hideout, I managed to arrest their leader, Lucky Joe. I've brought him to the police station. Now I can speak to him in the interrogation room. Okay.
Yeah. Haven't you made my day bad enough? Get out!
The police received an anonymous tip. Someone saw you entering Professor Jacob Haring's house. They have photos. You're in trouble.
Hey, Erica, how you
I
doing?
didn't even touch the old fool. This whole business was a setup from the beginning.
You broke into the house at the exact time Jacob Haring had his safe open and his collection of blackmail materials out. Perfect timing to steal the lot.
Ah, that's circumstantial at best.
Alas, the professor turned out to be less feeble than you expected. He pulled a saber from the wall and nearly took your head off. But lo, the vigor evaporated, and all at once he fell to the floor, grasping his chest as if his heart itself had given up.
That's exactly what happened. And that's why I'll be out of this reeking cell by morning, once the coroner has done his business.
Unlikely. You claim somebody set you up. If so, they will ensure that you're hanged. We both want to know who is truly behind this, so tell me the whole story. It may yet save your life.
Oh, blast.
I got around.
All right. What do you want to know?
Let's wait for that. I got around the evening walk with my dog, so I'm fine. I would probably be half dead by now if I went out there. By 56 degrees in the sun? Holy. Right, Jackson? Yeah. Alright, who told you about Herring? Where are the documents?
Harring's blackmail collection was hardly public knowledge. It stands to reason that whoever informed you of his existence must be who set you up.
Yes, obviously. But I've never seen his face, nor do I know his name. I received a note at El Palazzo de Lusso that gave me the address of Jacob Herring. It was signed with one letter, M.
I cannot believe such an established gang leader would personally engage in burglary simply because he received a letter.
It was not just a letter. I received something else with the note. A file. On me. And a bloody detailed one at that. I'm not sure if it was from Herring's own collection, but it contained things that could bury me and the entire damn Robbins. I burned the file in a heartbeat, but the note warned of others like it in Herring's safe. I needed to retrieve them, and got lucky.
Lucky? Why?
The note said that by being there at a very precise time, I'd find that safe opened. And it was right.
So you broke into Professor Herring's study and stole the blackmail materials. What did you do with them?
Do you like jokes?
My humour tends toward the dry and bitter.
Then you will love this one. As I fled Herring's place with the documents, a pickpocket snatched the folder from me on the street. I was played from the beginning. Beaten at my own game. They made a joke of me and the Robbins. And now I await the gallows. Ha! Ha ha ha!
Oh, you're right, it was a good joke. But now things begin to make sense.
Well, he wasn't the murderer, but he still committed a theft. I have to choose if I want to protect him or not. Is that it? I don't really want to protect him. Just in this case, he's not the one who drugged the professor, whose name I already forgot. In this case, I'll prove your innocence, alright? But only in this one. And I still want him behind bars because of theft. Is that clear, Sherlock? There is no black and white.
Fear not, Joe. I will prove you didn't kill Professor Herring.
Thank you.
What? Then you better do it fast.
Per his schedule, Professor Herring had tea with a guest not long before you arrived. The tea in Herring's teapot was dosed with digitalis. A large dose of such a drug, coupled with physical exertion, can cause cardiac arrest.
So if the old man hadn't attacked me...
He may have lived, yes. But it wasn't you who killed him. The real murderer is the one that poisoned the professor and set you up. I'll make sure the police know it.
Yeah, you may save my bacon.
Oh, I wouldn't sing a victory song just yet. I believe they're preparing for a conversation with you on many subjects, like the Robbins.
I can handle those fools. I thought you were the copper's pet. But you have character those bloodthirsty mongrels lack. I respect that.
Make no mistake, Joe, we are not friends. Should we meet again under different circumstances, well, you know my character.
Okay. Now what? Ah, right. You know what? Before we do anything else, let us see the consequences of choices last time. Corset or corsair? Bacon. In the disregard of decorum and law, Paul Perks, former champion of Codona yacht racing tournaments, has been revealed as a woman in disguise. The outlandish case involves deception, seduction, a dead businessman and an elephant, an intricate plan of self-enrichment. Perks has denied all allegations and refuses to disclose her true identity. The imposter's unusual murder defense was that she was too good to be caught, and hence could not be the person responsible. The victim, Theodore Gilden, is survived by his daughter and their unorthodox pet, the aforementioned elephant. The creature was taken into the care of an philanthropist who wishes to remain anonymous. No, not that bacon. Well, it gives you money, a lot of it, but a lot of stress as well. Citizens across Miners End and Silverton last night evoked gunshots and screams, the byproduct of an substantial police sting targeting the hideouts of the Hive crime syndicate. This unprecedented operation had been in planning for almost 6 months and led to 13 arrests per lead investigator Chief Constable Donovan. As Codona police stormed the group's warehouses, many Hive ringleaders attempted to flee on a smuggling vessel loaded with weapons hidden inside wool crates. Officers learned of the escape plan and the ship was intercepted by the military patrol shortly after leaving the shores of Codona. Once a powerful organization formed from the merger of several local gangs unified beneath one mysterious master, the Hive has appeared to be in decline for some time. The alleged results of its leader's death and subsequent factional infighting. That are the consequences of yesterday's choices. Okay, now where's ours? Where's the one which started? What? It's not considered done because... Yes, apparently so. Okay, letter from M. Take a look at the file attached. As men in your line of work well know, bird songs like these are deadlier than any poison. I hear Professor Jacob Herring has many more files of this ilk in his safe. Okay. Be at his residence at exactly 3:46 p.m. No sooner, nor later. The safe will be open. Herring lives in a large mansion with a fountain at the east end of Bonanza Road in Grand Surrey. Lucky Joe. I told Lucky Joe about the digitalis poison in Herring's teapot. It may help Joe prove his innocence. As a gang leader, he must answer for the crimes on his hands, but the murder of Jacob Herring is not one of them. The clockwork extortion. Okay, what was added there? I have the letter. Okay, this has developed into an interesting challenge. Lucky Joe is locked up, but the blackmail material was stolen by someone else. I cannot retrieve them for Mycrofts. I have the letter Joe received from M, the person who most likely to have orchestrated the theft of Herring's materials from Joe on the street. Lucky Joe said that this M left the letter for him at the Il Palazzo del Lusso hotel. We finished so many cases already. And there are still so many more. Okay, now we have the choices of finishing side stories or going for the main story. I can go for either, I don't really care. I like them all. Alright, that reminds me. Do you want to talk to me?
Hey you, mutton shunter. Come up here. Come on, is it bring your idiot to work day at the station? We have serious business to discuss.
Okay, whatever you say. This is the way out. You're still standing there? Okay. Dudes have nothing else to do, I guess. I finished the coin collection. And the front yard is completely done, apparently. Let's see if there are any memories unlocked from that. The yard redux, yes. Okay, I managed to retrieve all the items that were once in our front yard. Now that the space has been restored, I wonder if it will bring back some memories.
The garden's much prettier, don't you think? I bet the memories are all flooding back now.
Oh, the best place for reading.
I don't see too many memories here. Where's the bench? There. Okay, found it.
Ah, yes. We were sword fighting in this very spot.
And that time, I was the winner.
So, as your victory prize, you asked me to fulfill a wish. I remember we did something the very next night, John, but what was it? We brought a cage with us. You insisted it must be made of iron.
That's because we were preparing to hunt fairies in our garden. Everyone knows iron is the only thing that can hold them.
And I was distinctly uncomfortable.
It was a disguise, of course. Fairies are easy to scare off, unless you're incognito.
And every trap needs bait. We brought honey and a glass of warm milk.
After 2 hours lying in wait, we noticed movement in the bushes. The fairies appeared at last.
That's adorable.
No, it was just Isolde the pig. She was lured by the smell of honey and milk, and ate every last drop. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End and escaped regularly. At least twice a month we would see him searching for her all over the island.
When pigs fly, one marvelous evening I defeated Sherry in sword fight, a rare accomplishment. As my prize, I made him join me on a fairy hunt. Sherlock didn't share my enthusiasm as he pretends not to believe in fairies, but I knew exactly what to do. We disguised ourselves, found an iron cage big enough to capture a sprite, and laid out warm milk and honey as bait. And it worked. After 2 hours lying in wait, we spotted movements in the bushes. The fairies had appeared at last. Oh, that's what I thought. Alas, it was just Isolde, the pig, who had caught a whiff of the milk and honey. She gobbled up every last drop, then fled as fast as she came. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End, but she would always get free. At least twice a month, we'd see him wandering Cardona to find her. She would turn up in impossible places, so perhaps in some way she was a little bit magic too. That's adorable! Are there more? Or is that it? Seems to be it. Aww. Okay, let's see. The coin collection was upstairs. Do we get anything unlocked from it? It's gone. What?
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Sitting a show more, please. It's the mother's room. That's Sherry's room.
One of your early sketches of me. And a rather unflattering one at that. Just look at my nose.
Where's the coin collection? Just because we finished it, it's gone. What's that? Oh, the violin.
I'm looking forward to learning to play it. As soon as I have some free time.
You have free time right now, learn it. Oh, there's a letter.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
Yeah, then take
Sharp
it.
and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
take it and read the letter. What? Why are we... What are we waiting for?
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a
Okay.
pity to leave such a tool behind.
Yeah, just take it. It's not that hard. Okay, able to retrieve them all. Come and tell me what you have learned. I'm eager to see how fast you can solve my little puzzle. Okay. But first, let us go for Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in Old City. Bazaar Road, Hermes Avenue. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Could also finish Mycrofts side story. But eh. Main story first, then we can do some side stories or side stories in between the main story. By the way, I got Stray. I don't know if that tells you anything. It's a game about a cat that lost its home or lost its way home, and you are supposed to get it home or something like that. I'm not too sure. I just saw the trailer for it and I needed it. And it was released today, so... Okay, Fogan went into his art gallery, which is located in Caravasan Nerai. Hello? Anybody home?
Mr. Holmes, you came. Oh, how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific! I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
Ready?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
I feel like you've seen every game, Erica. Describe the events.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors are admitted. Not everyone deserves to have their eyes opened.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
Okay. You have an interesting mixture of artworks. Isn't that paintings style from the 1700s, 1600s? The Yellow Christ. Gauguin. Really? That's a Gauguin? Okay. Love and pain at the moment. That is a weird mixture of exhibition, guardian spirit of the water, Odilon, Breeden, Kenneth. No, don't know. Don't know. What do we have here? Wife of suicide victim, Wilhelm Kudabinski. Pope Promosus and Stephen VI, John Paul Lawrence.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
I see why you would like that one. And what is with this weird placement? Oh, nice. The origin of the worlds, Gustave Flaubert. The apparition, Gustave Moreau. A severed head. Okay. Luncheon on the grass. Edouard Manet. Wellington from behind. Charles shut. I see. Someone enjoyed this view. Oh, was there more? There was another room, wasn't there? Oh, we can't go there. Didn't even notice. Okay. This is not...
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
The AC Swinburne room. Why leave the blood?
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
John, that's not funny. Oh, there's a handprint.
A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane.
Okay, what else? What else? The birdie.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John.
A bed. Okay, someone liked it kinky. Or was that an art room?
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
I still want to see it though. The artist isn't here. He does, yeah. Probably comes from Sherry. What? Why? Why is it not popping up? Hello? I hate this. Okay. Ah, I'm stupid. Wow.
The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame. Old, and hasn't been used for a long time.
I don't see him playing on the bed though. I just remembered the what's it called? During the first main case. Oh, very first main case in this game. We had the one we accused of murder in the end. And John sprawled on his bed. Was like, okay, am I interrupting something? Why is this? This looks like...
Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately.
Yeah. With this placement, definitely. But why are there candles right in front of it? Ooh. Mushrooms?
The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
What? Am I missing some? Ah, because... Okay. I'm slow with these things. Come on, game. You have to explain it to me. Mansplain me everything, please.
Saturn devouring his sun. Oh, grim composition.
This whole...
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
This whole collection is strange. Already wondering with the composition upstairs, there's no theme to it. Or at least no apparent one. Yeah, there was a big difference.
Sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing. A Malpalbot. Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache.
Okay, do we have everything already? Imaginary painting. What? What? Eh? Eh. Okay. For a second there, I thought this was a camera. I was like, huh? I guess the incident was recorded, and then I remembered, oh no, it's the 1880s. There's definitely no camera then. We don't have Sherlock Holmes with his camera devices that could enlighten the situation. Okay, what do we have? We have whole footprint. Most of the paintings in Wild's room has been removed from its hangers. A pile of ashes from burned paintings lies on the floor, but one of the frames appears to be empty. Near them we found a mole-pile cigarette, but with a coal fingerprint. Okay. Vandalism of the undergallery. Last evening Fogel heard a noise from the undergallery. He descended the stairs but failed to check thoroughly. What else am I missing? Then I'm not talking to you right now. Eh? Oh, I didn't
Closed with a metal bolt.
even notice that one. Fresh mark. Fresh magnet fillings. What? And more coal footprints.
Footprints. Size 9.5.
Okay. Now. Time for you to shine, John. Of course. Ah, okay. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that would make sense. Start from there. No. You check that. Oh, there was a fingerprint here, right? What else do we have? No. I don't think it makes sense that Vogel would be the one burning his stuff.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
What
Concentrate.
am I missing? Okay. I went down the icy Swinburne room. We located a coffin with coal prints on the lid. On the inner side of the hatch's door, we found fresh scratches from magnet fillings. Coal footprints were left on the floor in I.Y. Franco's room. The pile of ashes, we found only one empty frame and a marble cigarette cup. But does that make sense? Were there two? No, most definitely not that. I have no idea if Vogel smokes.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room, but the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Okay. Dude. Mystery solved. You're not looking at the... Okay. You're acting like you're interested in this painting while you're actually interested in... Where was it? This one, right? Okay, I see you.
Pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
About decay, it's about decadence, it's about death. Do we have... We have religious ones, we have... No, death wouldn't fit the theme. At least in my eyes. Unless we are just talking about the collection downstairs, then maybe I could see it, but decay. Same thing as with death. I see it in parts of the collection, but not all of it. And decadence? Unless you say it's the result of decadence. Then maybe? Nothing really fits. Completely, at least. Jackie! Oh. You know what? Let's go for decadence.
Dozens of priceless works amassed simply for the sake of it and presented without care. It's not about the art, it's about excess, yes?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind. That forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
This was interesting. Was trivial. It was more trivial than anything, but it was interesting nonetheless. No? Yes.
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism, but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
Okay.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
By the way, if you want to share the sketch or the realistic drawing later, I would love to see it.
What was depicted in the piece?
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes.
That's true.
After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly has unexpected depths.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good news. Or at least with a good story.
Alright. Now, what do we have? Visionary that paranoid feeling when a predator is near, so your adrenaline kicks in. True. Was caused by the intruder and entered the basement through the coal chute. Don't you worry. It's fine, I'll understand. No matter what. Painting that might be stolen depicts a robed woman in the act of love with the devil, looking at the viewer with a crowd gathered around them. The devil is red with numerous tails sprouting from its bag. One of a series called Sabbath Night in Cordona. Alright, I'm curious of try. Vogel said that the artist Boniface Mercurio lives somewhere in Old City, but he doesn't know where exactly. He also mentioned that Mr. Mercurio is a prominent person. And I'm a tired person. I was like, huh? I'm not playing for an hour. I am playing for an hour, but the game is open longer. Has been opened for longer. Has been running for longer. Whatever. Okay. Archive. Yeah. Wow. I've saved myself so much time. Every single time. Okay, we have a citizen. We have Old City and legal documents? No. No. Officials. Businesses. Maybe businesses. Unpick. No. Officials. Other. Am I that stupid? Prominent person. Somewhere in Old City. Here. Newspaper clippings don't really work out now, do they? Well, let's look for it anyway. Maybe they have some more information. What? Okay. What's with that picture, John? Well, where's it? What happened here? Someone didn't like the newspapers.
Mr. Holmes, I have something for you. Mr. Holmes, I see what you're up to. Mysterious stranger pursues betrothed woman. But please, let us keep things professional. I have in my possession an envelope containing details of a special assignment for you. Tell me, are you interested?
Sure.
I believe I am, but to be very clear, Miss Sertle, my interest extends to the message and not the messenger.
So he claims he's not a gal sneaker, seducing women everywhere he goes. Perhaps the truth is even more scandalous?
Please spare me the speculation. Return to the matter at hand.
A gang of smugglers, the Eels, have Codona in their clammy grip. The British Empire can abide it no longer. Mycroft insists they be disbanded. But this organization only falls with the capture of their odious leader, Friedrich Panzer. And note well, I did say capture, not kill. Inside your envelope is a map marked with the Eels' warehouses. But alas, we do not know in which Friedrich Panzer resides.
So even Mycroft has his limits.
Indeed. You must be sure to identify the correct warehouse before entering. Because once one is compromised, the other's occupants will scatter. Here are all the files, and feel free to use the archive too. Again, do not enter the wrong location, nor see any harm done to Friedrich Panzer.
Miss Sertle, if you're quite done with the redundant instructions, I shall get to work.
Well, that's perfect. Tortured hero lashes out after rejected romance. Tomorrow's edition will be a sensation.
By the way, that's not how you would actually pronounce it. But meh. Okay. People, celebrities. District, Old City. Recent? The brawl of artists sell out. The past week has brought us a new scandal regarding the local so-called artistic high society. It all began at the painting sellout named by a local artist at the Dance of Decadence. The director of a publishing house, The Lion, Darren Turwick, broke the idyll by throwing a chair at a decadent artist, Boniface Mercurio. As Mr. Turwick said later, he did it because Mr. Mercurio brought dishonor to his name. The column writer graciously reminds the reader that recently Mr. Mercurio was spotted with Mrs. Turwick at a coffee shop. Afterwards, an orchestra conductor, Coach Gallagher, smashed a painting across Mr. Turwick's head to protect his friend, Mercurio. A large brawl started, including a large number of the customers. After a protracted fight, the police arrived. All the high society brawlers were arrested and placed under guard for a week. What a breathtaking event it was. As your loyal personal advisor, I suggest that you obtain a souvenir from the sellout. Unfortunately, it has since ended, but Boniface Mercurio himself invites our readers to visit his home and purchase one of his paintings. You will find him at the address Plymouth Avenue between Scarlet Street and Olive Street in Old City. Okay. Thank you. I guess you were more helpful than I thought you would be. Okay, what did it say again? Pin Scarlet and Olive. Scarlet and Olive. Scarlet, Olive. Olive Scarlet. What? I see no such roads. There's Scarlet Street. Okay. Now, for Olive Street. Scarlet, 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 Scarlet. And Olive. Ah, okay. So somewhere around here. Okay. We'll find it. I'm sure of it. Kid. Okay. What? Where exactly? This one. Apparently.
Hello, officer. How can I help you?
Greetings. I'm investigating the theft of a painting by Mr. Boniface Mercurio. He lives here, I understand. May I talk to him?
Oh, how dreadful. But I suppose that means his work is finally being appreciated, doesn't it?
In a way, yes.
That's good. The news should please him.
Thank you, Ma'am. So, where might I find him?
Find who?
Mr. Mercurio. His painting was stolen?
You must be new to the police service. You see, dear, there is a rule. No visitors allowed. This rule applies to policemen as well.
Ma'am, I am representing the law of this island. Please, let me through, otherwise...
Do you know how hard it is to become a landlady on an island ruled by men? And if you think that I'm just an old woman whom you can frighten with your uniform, you're very mistaken. I have a lot of connections. If you do something stupid, my dear, it will be the last thing you do on this island.
Very well, Ma'am. I'll work it out another way.
Have a nice day, officer.
Okay, I need a different... Can't change in front of her. But I can change in the middle of the street. Makes a lot of sense, yes. Should we go for high-end? The curious home, the landlady said that only residents were permitted to enter. I guess I'm not a stand and unkept. It's the bohemian artist. Where's the next clothing shop?
Merhaba. Seni görmek.
Where's this shop? Get out of my way, kid. Oh. Where is it? No. There
Nice,
we
affordable.
go.
Let's pick something that suits you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Definitely not. Maybe? I think that would work out. Merchant's attire. No shit. And did I buy it? No. Did I just buy both? No. Messy hair. What?
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
I bought two things. I am good, thanks. Doesn't matter. We have something else for John. It looks ugly, but let's give him something new.
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Okay. Oh my god. I'll read that later. The muse from abroad, what? The intruder's a smoke who lives. Okay. Whatever you say. Going back there. I should maybe just use fast travel, by the way. Makes it easier. Now, landlady. Aren't I the perfect Ended it.
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
What? Why are you calling me an officer? What is going on, lady?
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
Oi, lady! But what else could she want me to dress as? Okay. I need some more money. Apparently. Go for that one, I guess. I don't even like the fighting system. What happened here? Ah, you guys, right?
Help me, please.
You're a funny man if you think I'll speak to you.
I'm not it. It is. You wanna talk to gangster me? There you go.
Help me, please.
Nah, fella. I got no idea about this.
Let me through. Oh. No. Now they're gone. What is going on here? Eh? Is that not... Apparently not. Oh, there it is. No environmental objects, yes. God.
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you until next month.
I couldn't miss the party.
This guy is dead. That was
Take a
point
rest,
blank.
my friend.
Another one? No,
Dodge this!
we'll do. Come on. Reload,
Give him the
reload.
pepper snuff.
Oh, stay still. Oi!
No more crime for you until next.
The snuff's ready.
Where you at? Where you at? Shit, Reload faster.
Just die!
Okay. What was that?
I couldn't miss the party.
Why is it
Don't
lagging
cry, you'll
now?
live.
Can overcome the brute.
Oh,
Give
shit,
him the
shit,
pepper snuff. I thought we
No.
were against. Hey,
Didn't mean to. Didn't
Couldn't
mean
miss the
to.
party.
I didn't mean to.
No more crime for you, and
the snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
Okay, we'll have to retry that.
don't cry, you'll live.
I literally
Give him the
killed
pepper
two.
snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
Reload.
Just die!
Whoop. I actually died for once? Well, okay, I wanted to restart that one as well. So that's fine. Yeah, let's retry that. I needs the money. B.
Take a rest, my friend.
I'll put you. I'm coming for you.
No
He's
more crime
so
for you
bad.
until next month.
Can you?
Don't bother.
The snuff's ready.
What? Shoot. Now let me get behind you.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Hey.
Dodge this! I'm coming for you.
The snuff's ready.
Give me your left arm.
Won't work this way.
What?
I'm
I
coming.
threw it in his face.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Seriously hate this fighting system. Come on, one more. Go down. What? Why is that? What? Oh, is that? Reload, come on.
Time to knock this guy out.
I lost my chance there. Get out. Ah.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I sure.
Don't bother moving.
Okay.
You've lost.
Is that it? No. Oops. Oh, finally.
Too simple.
Please tell me that's... No. Hey! Ah, okay. I need to reload. Oh, shit. Get out of there. Reload faster, please.
Take this!
I thought we were
Oh,
against
shit.
murder.
I forgot.
It's all yours now. Go. The snuff's ready.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Okay, you. No, I killed one again.
Take a rest, my friend.
Is that it now, finally? I forgot that you need to take the arm off first. Yeah, could have been better. How much did I get? 44. Is that enough? I need at least... I think I need another run through that one.
I'm coming for you.
Ah, 1 second. That one is easy. First, go down.
Don't
Thank
bother moving.
you.
You've lost.
Leave me.
I couldn't miss the party.
I love that he can stand in the way. Yeah, shoot. Now you need to reload. Yes.
Too simple.
Okay, where's the rest?
Give him the pepper snuff.
Should be good. One more. Reload.
I couldn't miss the party.
No more crime for you until next month.
Eat lead.
Oh, you wanna? Thank you.
I'm coming.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oops, no! Oh, good. Didn't kill him this time. Oh, come on! Sherlock, could you?
Time to knock this guy out.
No. It was a perfect opportunity to shoot the thing on his back. Okay. Get. Ooh, no.
Just die.
Don't get hit. No. No, I did it again! Oh no, I didn't kill him. Good. Don't get hit. I said don't get hit.
Just die. I couldn't miss the party.
No more crime for you.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
Shit, I didn't hit the other guy.
Take a rest, my friend.
Okay, could you move in a way that I can hit the bottle now? Got you.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
Perfect. Where are you coming from? There. Hey, move. Thank you.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
What? I did not shoot you in the face.
I will end you.
I need the armor plating. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that one coming. Yes, please, I need the money. B.
I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Are you? That's great. Where's the dude with the head? I normally go for first. There we go. Thank you.
I couldn't miss the party.
And you have to reload, yes. Go for it.
No more crime for you.
The snuff's ready.
Right, shoot.
I couldn't miss the party.
Don't
The
cry, you'll
shotgun
live.
ones are the worst.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Okay, you... No, actually, the armor-plated ones are worse, but...
You can overcome the...
Let me reload.
I'm coming.
Don't bother moving.
Oi, 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 what the frick?
It's all yours now. Go
No,
for it.
no, 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 no. Wow, how did that not kill him? Okay, could you maybe... Could you guys stand together so I can all snuff you all?
Overcome him.
That wasn't the one I wanted to go for. Obviously.
No more crime for you until next month.
Yeah,
Take
go
a
for
rest,
the other one.
my friend.
I'm coming.
Good.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No. Oop, no! I wanted to press that button, not my pepper snuff. At least you have the bottle right. Oh, wait. Then I'm going for this one. For.
Take a rest, my friend.
Now the fully plated one.
Time to knock this guy out.
No!
Get ready for some pain.
Shoot, run. Oh, I did it again. Run. Come on. Okay, get out of the
I
Get
couldn't miss the
him.
party.
The snuff's ready.
Thank you for standing still and letting me kill you. I mean,
simple.
capture you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Still 44. Could be better, definitely. but I think I now have enough. Probably, maybe. Nobody knows. This way. Nobody knows the trouble I've been in. Wait. Alright. Where was he again?
Take a look. The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Yeah, sure. We have that. Let's go for that. Oh, this is 10 powder. Okay. I want him to walk around in this one. That's also fine.
A perfect choice.
Okay. Back to our artist. And his grumpy landlady, who wouldn't let us through. It's an officer of the law. Now I'm curious what she'll say. Good luck with your investigation.
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
Oh, what?
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
Did I choose the wrong one? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to look like him exactly. Is that it? Then I guess we have to go for the bohemian outfit. The boob window. Shirt.
Don't pass by. Let's pick something that suits you.
Yes, we shall. Not that one. That one.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Okay. One more try. Let's go. I'm not sure. Is he wearing glasses? No. Maybe we should take off the glasses. Yeah, I think we're looking like that. Artiste.
Boniface, sweetie. Is that you? Ah. Old age does terrible things to one's sight. I didn't recognize you at first.
How are you, Mum? I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost my key. Do you have a spare?
For heaven's sake! How many times will you lose that key of yours? Of course I have a spare. You artists all live in your own little world.
Please, accept my thanks.
I would rather accept your rent. You promised to pay me several weeks ago, and I'm still waiting.
I will pay you, I promise, very soon.
You'd better do, my dear. Or else I'll just change the lock. And I won't fall for those cow eyes.
She recognized me while I was wearing this overall 10. This with another outfit. And now she's telling me she has poor eyesight. Somebody was murdered. How will you explain that to the landlady? I wonder. Officer, he just went up. I'm sure of it. Yeah, well, he's dead for a while now. But he just went up there. Knife missing. Blue cloth fiber. Okay.
It appears the wine was truly awful. I wonder where he got that fancy camera. Despite the overall tendency towards mess, you cannot sit with the drawer pulled out like this. Someone left it after searching. The chest has been searched.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the
Red
missing
skin,
piece.
tails on the back. Reminds me of Werder's description of the stolen painting. Judging by post-mortem rigidity, the body lay here for 1 or 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Soaked in blood. It seems as if the puddle of blood was here before the rags. The wound is precise. It was inflicted by a razor or a knife.
Oh, his throat was cut. Okay, I didn't pay attention to that. Ah, a knife, a knife, a knife, a knife, a knife, a knife. High precision. Doesn't work. Come on.
A normal kitchen knife.
Again.
Could be the murder weapon.
Oh. John, you scared me there for a second. I'm not used to you in red. But this landscape painting kind of doesn't fit his overall vibe, does it?
The blood has dried.
I've heard of this style of painting. It is called expressionism.
Oh, photograph.
The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material. The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material. photograph was not
I'm
pulled
not
out in
talking
time.
about that one.
Such a waste of material. Look at this, John. Isn't it our stolen demon?
That's it. Oh, there's more.
Aunt May whiskey, brandy bucks. Quite a collection he had here.
Okay, that seems to be all now. Time for you, John. Yeah, it was working there. No. Are you using... Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah? No. Why won't he kill himself? No. No? I don't see it yet. That's definitely not it.
Mercurio was developing photographs when the intruder snuck in. Mercurio heard him coming. While the thief was searching the chest, the painter ran towards him with a bottle in his hand. He smashed it across the thief's head. The intruder had no choice but to defend himself, and the weapon of opportunity happened to be a kitchen knife. Mercurio stepped aside to grab the painting, but the wine-blinded thief attacked Mercurio's throat. When the thief came to his senses, he saw Mercurio bleeding on the floor. He grabbed the rags and tried to bandage him, but it was too late. Why did Mercurio attempt to snatch the painting in the middle of a fight? To strike the intruder? Not with his painting, it was too important to him.
Okay. When we arrived at Mercurio's flat, a dead body lay on the floor near the entrance on the desktop. We found a broken bottle of wine. Yes, okay, that is the description of the overall case. Why? But why? But why? Okay, let's pin this one first. Apparently I haven't found everything yet.
It's time for some chemical magic, John.
Oh, that's it. Okay, minus 10. Okay, 6 minus 10, 3. And minus 3. 5, 2, 2. With minus 5 green. Could make it to minus 7 with this. We'll go for this. Could also turn this positive. This plus this plus this would be 10. but then we have the problem that we'd have to change direction. No. Okay. Me has no idea. Try it first. Now. It needs 3. 4. 4. Can use this. Combine. Make this negative. Oh, I'm missing combines. What does that do? Divides the region value by 2. Multiplies the region value by 2. Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. It actually would make it easier instead of mixing everything constantly. But I still need... Oh yeah, we can... No, if we added more... No! Let me reset, I think I found my... If I add -1 to both of them, I would be at -10, -3. Then I just had to add... No. Yes, I can work that out. I can work it out, or I could just go for this ×2. But should be fine. The way I just thought of it. Okay, you. Change. Oh, no. Well, we can add the value already. That's fine. Mix them together. Multiply that one. And voila! Did it! The painting from a curious room. I've managed to erase the blood by using chemicals. It's a still life painting of a curious room.
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. Let's put it on the easel where it belongs.
The thing is missing. The skull.
I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John? If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here.
Hmm. But where? Did I see a skull? I did.
Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. John, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What?
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like, daily routine. Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people in masks watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, John. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain. You have to continue the investigation.
I must speak to the landlady. Perhaps she saw or heard something.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercurio. It will hurt her.
John, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she will come here and discover a corpse, and I still need to talk to her.
Just avoid mentioning corpse, all right? Stick to the character, tell her to call the police.
I'll take that into account.
And wait here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those horrific details.
How are we getting these details out of that photo? I don't know. Stash behind the skull, where Mercury kept a photograph of an African woman being violated by a man dressed as a demon. Okay. Sketch of the abuser. At Mercurius' place, we found a photograph of a vile act perpetrated on a young woman by a debauched man. John has sketched the abuser for our reference, depicting him in a red suit with a tail. John's redrawing of a pregnant girl. Poor thing. John has redrawn the photograph of a violation that I found in Mercurius' place. In this painting, he depicts a pregnant woman with tribal scars on her face. John doesn't like the idea of telling the landlady the truth about Mercurius' death. He suggests staying in character. I guess I can do that. But it would be hard to explain everything. To go down telling her, well, I'm dead, you know, landlady. Isn't that awesome? I mean, sad.
What's wrong, dear? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Can you tell me if anyone else has recently entered the flat?
Oh, you're talking about that limping man. I'm sorry I let him in. I was scared. And I thought maybe he would motivate you to find money so that you would pay your rent. No offense, dear.
Can you describe him?
Oh, so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day. He was of average height, had a limp and a tattoo on his neck, and he was smoking Malpal cigarettes. My husband used to smoke those. They have a horrible smell I can recognize from a mile away.
Can I ask a favor?
Of course, dearie.
Please call the police and ask them to enter the flat. And don't look inside until they come up.
What? What trouble have you stepped in this time?
It really doesn't matter. Thank you, Mum.
Perfect gentleman. It's the achievement for that. I didn't tell her the truth. Well, all evidence collected. Now, I guess I've changed my wardrobe again.
Whew, Sherry, that was close. But you did everything correctly. Now, Take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.
Oh. Okay. Now. What would be the perfect outfit for that? How much money do I have? 42. It's probably the African casual, isn't it? Are you whispering to yourself? Can I eavesdrop? Come on. Tell me. No. Okay. But where to begin with this one? Just ask random people?
Nice affordable clothes.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
pick
I'm back
something
again.
that suits you.
We shall. African casual? I guess. Ottoman, let's go. Doesn't really fit together, sadly. Looking good costs money. Sure.
A good choice.
Yeah, isn't it? I look interesting. For sure.
Good choice indeed.
Thank you, thank you. Now. I guess asking around.
Help me, please.
I've never heard of it. I'm sorry.
May I ask for your assistance?
I am sorry to disappoint you, but I don't know about that.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Bonjour.
Just annoying these people on purpose.
You.
May I ask for your assistance?
I cannot, sorry.
Arab. That's scurvy. Okay. Oh,
Can I ask you a
afraid of
question?
animals.
I don't know about that, but people here should know more.
May I ask you something?
You have a job, so why don't you go back to it instead of bothering me?
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Hey. Can one now not even ask questions? Can you... Turkish? No. Nope. Come on, game. Turkish again. You're also Turkish, aren't you? Cat lover. Okay. That up.
Could you help me?
I'd help you if I knew.
That's too kind. Too kind. let's start from this end of the city. Turkish again. Sleep problems.
Is this familiar to you?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
Could you help me?
I'm afraid my mind has gone blank.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Turkish. Let me guess. Arab? Albanian, okay. You probably, if you're recently arrived, you don't know anything, you know, to be honest, yeah.
Nice affordable clothes. Step right up.
Can't ask you about that.
Come, come! Decorate your house in Oriental style.
That's it. Where is everyone here? Harms animals? I'm not talking to you, lady. Good singer. Okay, sure. Estonian. Albanian. I have no idea what I'm looking for. It would make it so much easier if I knew. Oops. Yeah, it's nice behind me, I know, Jackson. Havana Watchtower.
Do you know anything about this?
Ask someone else. I have no information.
I know, that leads outside the city.
May I ask for your assistance?
I am sorry to disappoint you, but I don't know about that.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
No, I
Or are you just
haven't.
annoying
John,
these people
shut
on
up.
purpose?
There's that.
Do you know anything about this?
I'm afraid my mind has gone blank.
Come on. Can't be that hard to find someone that looks like her. Right. I haven't seen one person that has that cat. Two.
Excuse me, just one question.
I cannot, sorry.
No, sorry. Yeah, that's definitely not a place where I can find them. Ladies. dressed like that. Come out and play.
Could you help me?
Go back to work. I'm not answering your questions.
Sure. Yeah, okay, can't talk to you.
Could you help me?
I would help you find you more, but perhaps others will be more helpful.
Okay. Am I just missing them? They're just in front of my nose, but I keep walking past them. It is, isn't it? You.
Could you help me?
I cannot, sorry.
Daddy. Can you help me?
Are you able to help me?
I cannot, sorry.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what, and dressed as what?
I see no one dressed like that lady in the picture. John, did you make a mistake while drawing her? Yeah, she was nice about it, but it's still annoying. Constantly get the same answer. I cannot. Daddy. Most of them are like, I would if I could, but this I cannot, Daddy. Gets more on my nerves than anything else. Even though it's actually nicer because it like takes less time. Yeah. Lady.
Of course. The streets have the information you seek.
John's redrawing of a pregnant girl. The scars on the girl's face seem to be from Eve's ethnic group tribe. The only place where you can find Evie people in Codona is the refugee camp located under Victoria Bridge between Scarlaggio and Silverton. Okay. Thank you, and I'm sorry for running into you. Okay. Okay. Victoria Bridge. Silverton and Scarlaggio. I'm definitely not dressed for the occasion, but we'll be fine. Let me through. Okay, under Victoria Bridge. Drinking Dutchman. What? How do I get under Victoria Bridge though? Drinking Dutchman, yeah.
Did you hear?
Oh. Where's the eavesdropping thing? There. Find out where and why the sailor drowned. Okay. Selling moonshine. That's probably not related. Beach by the cemetery? Heart? No. Ships arrive now. Work of a siren. Yeah. Continue, you guys. I wasn't concentrating. Come on.
Did you hear? Another sailor.
Saw a ghost. I thought sirens were involved. Lost ship? No. Police at the place. No. Why is there always so much unrelated information? If they're talking
Did you
about
hear
the
another sailor's drowned?
thing. Hey, stop. Harbor wasn't involved. Ship arrival wasn't involved. Police. No. No. Beach by the cemetery. No. Yes. I missed one. Okay. Come on, you guys.
Another sailor's drowned?
Try that again. No. No. The sailor was found drowned on the beach by the cemetery. People are talking about sirens, but that's just superstition, or is it? Okay, now I still need to figure out how to... Siren song? Isn't that... no, but...
Does this poster truly claim that Cordona has a ghost?
What? What poster? This one?
Unholy howls keeping you inside at night? Luigi can help. All ghosts gone. Meet on southern pier of the Silverton port. Donations gratefully accepted. This town loves the supernatural, but all I see is another scam to disprove.
The world shrivels under a skeptic's eye. That's why you're so sullen, Sherry. You leave no room for delight in the magical.
I delight in making the unknown known. Let us begin by asking someone about the poster and then pay this Luigi a visit at the port.
Where's his Mario? Well, then I guess Luigi always goes in alone to hunt ghosts. Where? How do I get under the bridge? Nope. Jump. Oh. Found the way.
Beasts!
Go away then, lady.
May I ask you something?
Please, stop bothering me. I don't know anything. Murder! Beasts!
What happened?
Murderers!
They're completely livid.
First they come to our land, then they murder our people.
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the police escort you out.
I'm from City Hall.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm from City Hall. They sent me to oversee the situation.
No, you're not. I'm the supervisor of the camp, and I'm the one who's handling the current situation on behalf of City Hall. Ronald Harlow at your service. Now, sir, tell me who you really are, or you'll have to explain yourself to the police. I have full authority to request they detain you.
Very well, Mr. Harlow. I am a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness on my case. Sherlock Holmes is my real name, though.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you in, so please, step back.
What does he have to hide? Tries to appear older. Works indoors, poor lighting. Yeah. Yeah, that's my look, alright. Wants to look authoritative. Oh, threat. Sweating, stressed. Okay. What else? What else are you hiding? Let me crouch down and see. Sedentary? What? Today's formless tied pen pusher. Ronald Harlow is a pale young clerk who tries his best to observe a refugee camp assigned to him by City Hall. He is not very happy with such a responsibility, but he always does things by the book and executes all tasks he is given. However, he lacks the experience to deal with problems outside his writing desk. He is attempting to look older than he is by growing a scant moustache. Pale skin and bags under his eyes suggest he works at a poorly lit office, which he rarely leaves, judging by his clean and barely worn shoes. He craves to look authoritative by wearing smart clothes, but his look is out of place considering Cordona's weather. Sweaty palms suggest that Ronald is extremely stressed by being outside his comfort zone. That sounds correct. But let's see. Ronald Harlow is a depressed young clerk exhausted by his day-to-day job. City Hall has assigned him to oversee the refugee camp, but he is too tired and indifferent to solve the problems that arise. He has a scant moustache which he thinks makes him look older. Pale skin and bags under his eyes suggest he is tired of his dark, cramped office, which he rarely leaves, yet, judging by his clean and barely worn shoes, he does not favor the outdoors in any case. Sweaty palms suggest that Ronald is stressed. He might have worn fewer clothes, considering today's weather. I would go for this one.
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes. Don't question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been solving problems sitting at your desk in a dark corner of a city hall room. Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
I can help you.
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. I'll work out the rest, but in return I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained and interrogated by the police. They won't allow you to speak with her, and I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
Mr. Harlow, what exactly do you do here? What are your responsibilities?
What I do, and what I am responsible for, are two different realities, Mr. Holmes. On paper, I am in charge of the camp territory, security, provision, and the refugees in general. What I actually do most of the time is knock on every City Hall door trying to obtain some funding, or at least rations for the camp.
Are the police here on City Hall's behalf too?
They are, minus those who came here after the body was found. The governor won't let the refugees disperse into the islands, so there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh, so you're not from around here yourself?
Nope. I've been away for some time, but I read the papers.
Yes, this whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse. When the police raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy shipping routes with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
Alright. Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewksbury. He's the officer investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you.
What?
Say you're an independent expert from City Hall. He'll fill in the details for you.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
Okay, thank you. There we go.
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.
Yes, and one wrong move from their side.
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewkesbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office, and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam. A murder. Big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector.
But that would mean they were protecting the woman, no?
And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their kitchen. He's in a bad way.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's been questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years. Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity?
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
All right. Now, let's go.
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body? 0.
Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here. An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
So he's the one that was limping, that broke into the art gallery and killed the artist?
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping, John.
And judging from the girl's reaction, I would think he's also the one that violated her.
A steel dirk, sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers. I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain. A violent death. This man, limping, coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
New mindset. Okay. Oh. Coldest and the thug also visited Fogle's gallery. The dead man from the refugee camp was the same person who had broken into Fogle's gallery. Visited he was caught by the painter. Huh? Mercurius murderer and the gallery thief are the same person. Search the board. Mercurius murder wasn't the thief's goal. The visitor's intention might have been to locate the terrible photograph. The visitor might have wanted the photo. The visitor's intention might have been to... no. The thief was at Mercurio's flat to steal the photograph, but found Mercurio instead and killed him in self-defense. Okay. Now, what else?
Such a mess.
If they find
Let's
out
figure
about
it out.
the message, everything will go to hell.
Passport? No. No. Money. Syria? Ah. Police officers are worried that the situation with the dead body will put the camp into a strict lockdown and they will lose the money flow they were earning from the scheme.
Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The coppers smell fishy here, Sherry. Perhaps we should sniff around in the camp a little more thoroughly.
That we shall.
Sherry, just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea?
Someone who doesn't care.
We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this...
Malpal, soaked with salt water.
Hmm?
£1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona. A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
It was his own weapon? This dude might have been the unluckiest person I've ever seen.
A furrow in the ground. A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
Mm-hmm.
Someone bled profusely here. A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
Yeah. Game, stop lagging. Thank you. Hey. Sherlock. Sherlock!
Clearly a left handprint here.
These events have fractured into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
Yeah. With help, yes. Oh, there's more?
Oh, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment. The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike.
Was that no hint of what?
It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
Okay. Oh. He's moving, okay, he's not dead
The
yet.
cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna let him
He is
lie
in
there.
shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
Can I? Okay, let me... How? How does one do it?
May I ask you something?
The law can't help you with that.
Something to clean, something to disinfect it, and something to use as a bandage. Okay. Okay.
I'll use it to create a solution.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the rest? Hello,
I can use
Rhea.
this to stop the infection from spreading.
What? And look.
Just washed. Better than nothing to bandage the wound. I've collated all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
And for marks again. Okay, -2, 1, 2. I could just switch these two. Get rid of one here. Combine it. And that's it. Okay. Where's our wounded friend?
Thank you.
This should make you feel
might-
better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Yeah, I
Well
was
done, Sherry. At least
about
he
to
won't die
say,
from
you
the
might not
infection.
want to move right now. Even if it's bandaged.
Someone was dragged against their will.
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
Okay. Can I go through though? Will you let me
Back
through?
off.
No? Oh, there's something here. Did I miss some? Apparently.
A man's footprint. A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
What else?
Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence. You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
Okay. Should suggest we could learn more about this matter by asking around the camp, but we should do this before we leave the camp for good. The place might be put to lockdown again. How did the intruder get into the camp? We need to find out how the intruder broke into the camp, but what are the options? What are the options? You could either enter through the normal way. Oh, you guys are too loud. Or through the canal. But he wasn't wet. The police will not help us. Come
Are
on.
you able to help me?
I uphold the law, so I'm not answering your questions.
Help as always. See, now I'm one of yours.
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, I don't know about that. Ask one of the others.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry.
Can you satisfy my
Who
curiosity?
Are you asking
Oh, I don't
about
know
what
that.
and dressed
Ask
as
one of the
what?
others.
Oh right, there was this. Ah.
Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these grates.
What else? And he entered there, he didn't sit from there. Oh, read it.
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs.
Oops. Where am I? I'm on the wrong side. Okay, back down. Let me put. Oh, something here. Yeah, could you give me? Oh, there we go.
A single Malpal butt. Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Okay, we have a lot. Okay, they smoked together, he entered. What is this? No, that doesn't fit. Doesn't really fit either, but it's better. Yeah, no. If anything, it's this one. There was this one crate that was hid, right? Was that here? And it's probably... But no. Then this scene wouldn't make sense. Oh, was it left here? What else do we have? No. Okay, that is fixed. Oh no. Okay, let's try it.
You're not even trying.
Fine, Sherry, concentrate.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
So, we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
Okay, now we still have this going on. Will you let me in?
Back off.
Yo.
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
You think one small clock can make any difference in this
Thank
place?
you.
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Go away, let me through. Ah, you're new.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
That is fine.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock.
Yeah, Christ, Sherlock.
Nayla, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John. By a long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Okay. We could learn more about this matter by asking around the camp, but we should do this before we leave the camp for good. Yeah. They are kidnapping. Man did not come here by chance. He is a very important threat in this case, and this too might help me to pull it. Okay. For what? No? Badges such as these are usually awarded to high-ranking officials. The defiler from the photograph might be one. The thug came to the camp intending to kidnap a woman. He had the opportunity to kill her, but that wasn't his goal. He is not merely a thief, but also a kidnapper, a henchman who takes on various roles. Wow. So many side cases, but I'm getting tired now. Let's leave the rest. Well, let's leave the rest for tomorrow and see where it leads us. What we can figure out. Who the mastermind behind all this is. And then get back to some side cases, maybe. Sorry. Suddenly got so tired. But yeah, that was a lot to take in today. Let's see what else the game has in stock for us. But yeah, as I said, tomorrow. Thank you everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you maybe next time. Take care, bye-bye. Lucky you.
That was the plan all along.